Okay, so this game is designed to figure out whether Moku relies on his memory versus relying on my communicative gestures. So this time I'm going to put the treat under the cup on this side while I point to the treat on the other side and look at it and see if he says, hey, wait a minute, I remember it's over there, or whether he's like, well, but I trust your judgment, so I'm going to the others. Down. Show him the treat. Okay. Good boy. So he's going, I know where it is. I'm going right to the one that I saw you put it under. I'm going right there. I don't care what you say. You're trying to trick me. I know where it is. I have a good memory. I'm a smart boy. Yes. There's Moku. Get him, Ruthie. There he is. Get him. Where'd he go? Okay, so sometimes Moku will get in the pool, but he just wants to sit on the steps, even if I throw things for him to retrieve. And of course the idea is for him to get some exercise. So I have this leash, it's completely expandable. Moku! And I'm basically just, I'm not pulling him, I'm just kind of like encouraging him. Attaboy, I've got a toy. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it right there. Good boy. And then I'm gonna keep walking this way. So obviously I'm not pulling him, he's just swimming. And then we come over to this little step here. Take a little rest. Good boy. Good boy. Give me that toy. Then I take the toy, which makes him really want it even more. And then, you know, he seems really ready to go. He doesn't really need so much of a break. Right there. Good. Oh, good boy. Good boy. And then there's another little outcropping there. Wow, what'd you get there, Moku buddy? And then I've got other toys here, too. Moku! So I can throw that one over there. Oh, good boy. Yeah. And there's your ball over there. So we're going to stop and get that one. Here, look. You got to turn around. Here, look, right? Yeah, good boy. Good job. Oh, yeah, good boy, Moku. All the way back now. That's a good boy. Oh, and there's Clancy in the pool. Clancy's in the pool. Alright, so just starting, please excuse my hair. This is pool hair. I haven't taken a shower yet. And, so, oh my god, this one's not going online. It's just for you, Val and John. Anyway, here's a big Moku bear. So I'm just starting to research some of these doga, you know, dog yoga and stretching videos, and, you know, getting into the realm of, you know, ideas for my class that I'm putting together, which is going, you know, for the middle school, which is going to be my, ultimately, you know, the focal point of my culminating thesis project. And Moku's going to be my partner, my Frisky fitness partner for that class. So one thing I want to do for the class is, I mean, one of the 6 class sessions, I want it to be about relaxation and, you know, how dogs and people match one another's energy and that sort of thing. So what's going to happen is I'm not going to need to get into any kind of crazy, you know, advanced yoga exercises. Oh, there's Maggie. Because what's going to happen is all I'm going to try and do, once we've had the kids like run around and stuff, but this will be a relaxation exercise. And the idea is going to be to get them to understand that dogs reflect their energy, because that's going to force them to be aware of the energy they're putting forth. Now, because they're like 12, 13-year-old kids, what's going to happen is we're going to be on mats on the floor. They're going to have their dog on the leash, obviously with the, you know, handler nearby. And all I'm going to ask him to do is like, what do they call that yoga pose? The corpse pose, I think it is, where, oh, Maggie, are you doing yoga? Are you the cutest? Yeah, by the way, most of the dog yoga stuff is for little dogs. So I'm going to definitely try some of those with Maggie, like lifting her up and stuff. That's fun. But anyway, just doing corpse pose where you're laying on the ground on a mat and you have your dog laying with you. All these kids are going to be laughing. They're going to be like, you know, moving around, making farting noises, whatever they're going to be doing. And of course, the dogs are going to be antsy. So what I want them to see is that if they can actually just totally calm down and be totally quiet, which is going to be probably the biggest challenge of all for this whole class, then the dogs will do the same. Now see, he's slowing himself down a little bit, you know, tapering in his motor skills. So I'm going to reward him right there because he's sort of half on my leg, and I think maybe the goal would be to get him to lay all the way across my leg. Moku. Moku, here. And God, keep in mind, in this classroom, all the dogs are going to be so distracted with each other and all the kids. I think they're only going to be 6. Ow! Ow! I better be careful what I ask for. That's good. No, that's a good boy. Anyway, this is going to be really fun, and it's going to be a lot more challenging, I think, than I even realize at this point. But that's the best part about it. It's going to be just as challenging for me as it is going to be for them, and in the best possible way. All right, this one's called a stand down stand, which is exactly what it sounds like. The idea here is kind of like, you know, when Moku and I were working earlier on the cognition game, the dognition game, and he had to keep, you know, because his default is to just go, you know, to lay down wherever he is. So for him to have to get up, stand up, good boy, stand. And this is going to be a good way to teach him not to do that. Shh, no. Good boy, stand up. Stand. Moku, stand. Good boy, come here. Good boy. No, come on. Come on. That's why this exercise is really good for Moku, because, no, okay, well, that was a sit and a down. Let's try. Come on. No, you got to actually get up. The whole point is that this is going to work it's going to work you out to stand up and then lay down and then stand up again and then lay down again and do a bunch of repetitions. But if you won't even get up once, we're going to have a hard time. Come on, buddy. Come on. Stand up. Come on. Oh my God, it's like he'll do anything to not have to stand up. Come on. Attaboy. Good boy. Down. Good boy. So, come on. So just even like doing this kind of thing with him. Come on, stand up. Good boy. Down. It's, yeah, you know, I mean, it's simple, and it's something you can just do for, you know, 3-4 minutes at a time. And, you know, you could even feed him some of his kibble like this. Just a good way for him to engage with you, to listen, all that stuff, but also to get in some physical movement. Extreme close up. You're